Well, I'm in Williams, Arizona, and I'm staying at a hotel right downtown. I usually pick the cheapest hotel. I pick the cheapest hotels. I'm a cheapskate. I don't care. Cheesy hotels. I like going to cheesy hotels. I'm here at the. I shouldn't even say it's the Nine Arizona Motel, and let's take a look outside. Okay, I'm in Williams, Arizona, and it's put a little snow on the ground in the last 2 days. Had about 5 inches of snow, and it's pretty much melted now. It's a little bit of flurry, and I'm not headed far, only 10 miles to the north on, I believe, Highway 64 towards the Grand Canyon. I'm going to stop tonight at Red Lake Hostel. Okay, so I've just come through Williams. I would recommend taking Rodeo Drive rather than Route 66 through town. Rodeo Drive has almost no traffic, and 66 has almost no shoulder. You can see back here, I'm just to the north of Interstate 40. You can see that there's some snow on the ground. Temperature is about 25. And I don't have that far to go today. Just gonna go to Red Lake Hostel. Red Lake Hostel is 10 miles north of here on Arizona Highway 64. I guess I'm about 5 miles down from the interstate. The snow has picked up a little bit, and I guess I'm what, 5 miles away from the hostel. Hopefully, actually the weather is not forecasted to get much better. I should be in Lake Havasu City right now. Okay, so I'm here at the junction of 180 and 64. 180 runs down into Flagstaff, and it's there's some pretty, it's a scenic byway, and there's some ups and downs on that road. But here at the junction, there's a small airport, an air museum, there's a gas station, and another big gas station. And I'm about 25 miles to the south of the park. The weather, this morning, the weather. But right now, the weather's probably 38 to 40. A little bit of blue sky. That's nice. Tonight's low here at the park is supposed to be 18 degrees. But tomorrow's high is supposed to be 50. And sunny, so it's gonna be nice to have the Grand Canyon in that kind of weather. I'm gonna get as close as I can. I might not go into the Grand Canyon. The area outside the Grand Canyon is surrounded by the K-Bab National Forest, so I might just disperse camp in the National Forest. Anyway, back on 64. Okay, so I'm here on 64, and I've just come to Forest Service Road 347. The sun is about an hour from going below the horizon. I'm 5 miles south of the park at mile marker 228, and I'm going to take Forest Service Road 347 into the woods. Not far, just far enough so I am not disturbed by the traffic, the noise. Probably going to have a little dinner and build a little fire just to keep warm, just maybe a half hour's worth of fire, and then tomorrow morning pop right into the park. Okay, so I've come back, I don't know, eighth of a mile, quarter of a mile. I can still hear the traffic on 64, and found this spot that's kind of clear of snow. I'm going to set my tent up right there, and this forest is mostly pinyon pine and juniper. And there's actually a road right here, less than 50 feet away from me, but I can see the snow on top of it. Doesn't have any tracks. I've also, all the snow that I've come through, I've looked at, there's no tracks. No animal tracks, no people tracks. So I'll set my tent up, and I think right here would be a good little place for a fire. Okay, so I'm just packing up this morning. The temperature last night, I think it was 16 or 17 degrees. Had no problem at all. You know, this is not really cold. If you look at the weather that's happening in the Midwest and New England right now, it's like one of the coldest winters I can ever remember. People are, I mean, it's 30, 40 degrees below average. What I'll probably end up doing is making a vlog specifically on dealing with cold weather. But for now, I'm going to actually what I'm going to do is pack up and leave the camp, which is something I normally do or without making breakfast. Usually if I'm stealth camping, I do that, but I'm dispersed camping in national forest right now, and I could. And if you look around, I said I was going to build a fire, and it turns out I just said, And usually I at least set up the fire for morning. You know, it'd been nice if I could have woke up and just threw a match under a pile of wood and had a nice roaring fire as I broke camp. But the Grand Canyon is calling. So I'm gonna roll into the Grand Canyon. It's only less than just a few miles away, so I'm gonna pack up and get the heck down the road. Okay, so I'm here at McDonald's just outside the national park, just outside of Grand Canyon National Park, and expect prices to be pretty expensive. It's about 30% more here than in any other McDonald's than I've ever been to. There's a big tourist trap here. It's right, like I said, the front gate is a half a mile from here, the front gate of the park. There's multiple restaurants. There's Pizza Hut. There's Wendy's, gas station. I don't know, 4 or 5 hotels and some restaurants. Still kind of cold. I doubt above freezing or right at freezing. I'm gonna reconfigure my clothes here and move into the park. It's actually Grand Canyon Village, I believe, is 6 miles from here. So let's go.